Alright, hello everybody. Hello and welcome to the pre-stream. Today is January 27th, 2017. I am Darkside Phil. I have many things to talk about on pre-stream today. Many updates for you, so you know what to expect in the next few days. Some updates on edited content and the like, okay? So hello and welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. Today we are continuing with Yakuza 0. After yesterday's beginning premiere of the game, admittedly, I mean, I'm not going to be naive here and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because you know that's not the kind of person I am. Admittedly, the opening of Yakuza 0 was pretty dry. It was mostly cutscenes, mostly story elaboration to kind of set the pace for what the game's going to be. And I think a lot of people kind of got turned off by that, because they were expecting, oh, it's a modern video game. That means we're going to hit the ground running and do tons of combat and tons of action and interaction and fun stuff right from the get-go. And that's not what we got, at least on yesterday's session of Yakuza 0 gameplay, okay? So that being said, today I'm hoping that things will pick up. We got another 3 to 3.5 hours of Yakuza 0. The thing is, from people who've been playing this game all week, they've been saying it's really good. So I get the feeling it's just you got to get past that initial startup, you know, the tutorials and the story intro and all that to get to the good meat of the stuff. And, you know, I'm definitely willing to tough it out here. So hopefully, you know, it will get better today on stream for you. All right, we'll see. We'll see together. Tonight, over on KO Gaming, I'll be releasing a montage. That's right. Now, I haven't done a real montage in a while over on KO Gaming. I've been doing a lot of reviews. I've been doing year-end series, right? And every once in a while I'll do an impressions video or something like that. First montage that I've done in quite some time. People have actually been asking me to do montages because they don't have enough time to watch the raw gameplay. So I kind of thought about all the different things that I could work on, okay? And there were a few options. And the option that I chose and focused on was this last Sunday's Twitch and Chill stream. For those who were there live, it was 7 hours of hilarity, of interaction with people in the stream chat who were participating in the different games and gameplay that I was doing, through games like Jackbox Party Pack and Choice Chamber. And it was a lot of fun. It was very different from anything that I usually do. It wasn't a super serious Let's Play or playthrough for YouTube. It was more just kind of messing around and having fun. And even though there were people trolling and everything in it, it made it actually more fun in my opinion, excuse me. So I decided to do a montage of this because I realized, you know, not a lot of people probably have 6 to 7 hours to sit around and watch all of the raw footage of that stream. They'd probably like to see a highlight of some of the better moments of that stream so that they could see, oh, this is what it is. Okay, well, maybe I'll want to check out the next one that Phil does, okay? So, tonight, over on KO Gaming, I will be releasing, it's about 25 minutes long, because it basically takes the best moments out of this 7 hours and condenses it into about 25 minutes. So, hopefully you'll check that out later tonight on KO Gaming. You'll give me feedback. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if this is the kind of thing that you want to see more of over there. Maybe what you'd like me to do is to take different games that I do playthroughs of and do these kinds of montages, you know. I'll be honest here. It was fun to do, but it's very time consuming. I haven't even finished it. I need to finish it up tonight so I can release it, because I have to go through the 7 hours of footage to find the fun stuff. So to give you some perspective here, I'm sure there's some people who might absolutely love to see a montage of Resident Evil 7, or you might love to see a montage of Dark Souls The Redemption Run. But the point here is I'd have to go through that entire raw playthrough to find the good moments to make the montage, and that's the most time-taking thing. It takes so much work to do it. And the bottom line is, when I'm here playing new games for you every single day, I don't necessarily have that amount of time to really go through and do this kind of stuff, okay? So, let's see how this montage goes. Check it out later tonight, alright? Let me know how it goes. Let me know, if you like it or not. And if it does well, if it performs well, I may begin taking time to do more of this montage-style content for KO Gaming. That way it will not only just be a reviews channel, but they'll have other reason for people to go over there and check it out as well. Okay? Now, I'm well aware that a lot of people wanted me to do a kind of montage-style video for the Dark Souls Redemption run. I mean, that run was a good, what was it, about 15 to 20 hours of gameplay. It took me about 2 weeks to beat the game, right? So, that being said, I understand that. I want to let you know I have something in the works in regards to that. In fact, I have something going on that's a little bit different than probably what you would expect. I don't want to reveal too much about it because it is something unique and different, okay? But once I have more information, I'll definitely let you know. But let me put it this way, there's definitely a reason why I didn't rush out a Dark Souls Redemption run, like best of montage, right away. There's a reason, okay? And I'll have more info on that soon. Alright, now this weekend, lots of fun stuff going on this weekend. Lots of variety. I know a lot of people were excited, they watched Resident Evil 7. Maybe Yakuza 0 isn't necessarily your cup of tea and you're waiting for me to do something differently, okay? Tomorrow, Saturday, my gameplay stream will be Overwatch. Okay. Why am I playing Overwatch? Well, because there was a big DLC release this week. No new characters this time around, okay? But a new set of skins, a new set of maps, and even a new game mode, a Capture the Flag game mode, even though I don't think it's called that. I think it's called something else, but essentially it's Capture the Flag, okay? So that being said, that's pretty cool that they have all this new content in the game, and I will be checking that out tomorrow on stream. So kind of giving the heads up to anyone who has played Overwatch with me before, okay? And if you're interested in maybe teaming up with me tomorrow, I will be available at my usual streaming times for online gameplay. Excuse me. In particular, those who've played with me before and you're on my PlayStation Network friends list, it should be pretty cool. You know, jump in and just do like a cooperative session with you guys and gals and see how it goes. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Now outside of that, this Sunday, I will also be doing something different. This coming Sunday, my gameplay stream is going to be the For Honor beta. I've received a code to participate in the closed beta for For Honor, and I'm going to have a friend of mine joining me, Venomous Fat Man, who has been in some of my videos before. I've also done some shows and things with him before. He's going to be teaming up with me to do the For Honor beta on Sunday. So we're going to be, you know, together matchmaking and doing co-op gameplay in that. And that should be pretty fun. I played the For Honor Alpha last summer, and I really enjoyed it. Venomous Fat Man actually played it again in December. He said that there was a build in December that was given out to, like, press. And he is part of, you know, the gaming media. I believe he's a freelancer, but he writes stuff for IGN and stuff. So he was actually able to play this game again in December. And he says that this build that's out now, the closed beta build, is basically the same build from December with maybe a couple extra things. So he'll be joining me on Sunday. That'll be fun. That's going to be something, you know, different. I really enjoyed For Honor when I played it last summer. I actually think it was last September. I'm not 100%, but I think it was like last September when I played the For Honor beta. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out again this coming Sunday. All right. And then, you know, on Monday, we'll play it by ear. I might return to Yakuza, but there's a few other things that are kind of happening that I'm waiting on. For example, one of the big things that I hope happens sooner rather than later is that I get my code for the Injustice 2 beta. I registered for it, but I never got my code to play it. Apparently the way that they're doing it, okay, is that they're doing it in waves. So there's a very limited number of people who received their Injustice 2 beta code this particular week. So it was funny because some people were streaming the game on Twitch and were like, how the hell are they playing it, right? How are they doing it? Only a select group got this first wave of beta codes. Apparently they'll be doing like secondary and third waves. I guess what they're doing is trying to increase server load slowly to try to test it properly, which, by the way, that's actually the right way to do a beta. Not just flood your fucking servers with an insane amount of people on day one. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to incrementally increase it to keep checking for increased server capacity. But unfortunately, a lot of these game devs apparently don't know that. Street Fighter V, which completely fucked it up when they did all their testing, right? So, yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my Injustice 2 beta code soon, because whenever I do, I'm going to be all over that. I love Injustice 1. I cannot wait to play the sequel. So I'm very excited. I hope that I get it. And I will definitely be checking that out when I do, okay? Now, there's also some other stuff coming up as well. This next week, there's actually a new Double Dragon game of all the things, right, that could be coming out. Did I ever expect there to be another Double Dragon, especially after Double Dragon Neo? Remember Double Dragon Neo several years back? And sadly, a bunch of game reviewers panned the game because they didn't understand it was supposed to be a retro throwback game. They're like, this game feels archaic. Like, yeah, because it's supposed to play like Double Dragon from the 1980s, you fucking numbnuts. So anyway, they made a new Double Dragon game. I don't know why. I may play it this week, I may not. I'm not sure. Okay. So I guess we'll see what happens. I may or may not play it. It all really depends on what else is going on this week. If there's not a lot going on this week, maybe I will play it. But if I'm immersed in Yakuza 0, or if the Injustice 2 beta, code gets sent to me, then maybe I'll do that instead. So, we'll see. We'll play it by ear, and we'll see how it goes this week. Also, this coming week, like I said, depending on how this montage goes tonight that I'm putting out for KO Gaming, maybe I'll work on something else. Another thing that people have asked me to do is at least play some of Resident Evil 7 in PSVR, so that I can kind of do a comparison, and I can let people know what it's like to do it in VR. So I may do that this coming week as well. There's a lot of potential for different things that I can do this coming week with my time. The good thing about having a bye week here where there's no new releases really is that I can kind of weigh and balance. What are people liking more? What are I liking more? What do I think I could better put my time towards? Because the bottom line is there's no new releases or major new releases until February 7th, which is the release of Neo, which, yes, I will absolutely be playing Neo. I'm very excited for it. People really liked when I played last year, and I'm very excited to see how this turns out as a final game, a finalized game, okay? Okay. All right, folks, so that's really it for the schedule, just so you know. Time for very quickly for a plugs segment, and then we'll get started here with gameplay, all right? So, thank you very much to those of you who are here live on stream. Thank you to those who check out the videos. Thank you to those who've been participating and doing everything you can to help me out. I appreciate it. You guys and gals are the reason why I'm still here doing this as a full-time thing, and I hope that this year turns out well. You never know. With all the things that I've been up against, in the 8+ years that I've done this, you never know what's going to happen. But hey, I'm still here, and, here's hoping that I'm here for the long haul, right? There are many ways that you can allow me and help me to keep doing this as a job, okay? I understand that, watching the videos and watching the streams is the best part, obviously. But there's many other things you can do. First of all, for those of you who are live here on the stream right now, you can always subscribe to my Darkside Phil Twitch channel. If you do, you get access to 8 exclusive emotes. You get access to subs-only mode if or when we ever have to put the chat into that. Although we have not even done that since I returned, which is a good thing. The chat's actually been under control, which is good. You also get ad-free watching, so when I do go on commercial breaks, you don't have to see the ads, okay? And you do get a sub badge. And you can see all that stuff going on right now in the stream chat. So, it behooves you to subscribe. You get a lot of cool stuff for it. Or, if maybe subbing isn't your cup of tea, you can always use bits to cheer me on during streams. And, you can earn those various ways. You can either watch free ads in some regions. They allow you to do that on Twitch. You watch ads and you earn them for free. Or you could purchase them, okay? And those are really awesome, and those add up. And I'll be honest here. This bit system is really the reason why streaming on Twitch is profitable for me. Because people have been cheering with these bits. And it certainly helps out a lot. It does add up, okay? So definitely I appreciate those who do sub and do use bits. And by the way, during breaks, I always give thank you shout outs for those who sub or give cheers with bits. So you can get a shout out here live on the stream outside of the gameplay when I take breaks. All right. Okay. Outside of Twitch, there are some other ways that you can help support me and allow me to keep doing this. Loot Crate. Every month, I unbox a new Loot Crate. In fact, coming up, I will be unboxing the Marvel Gear and Goods Crate whenever the next one ships. And I also will be unboxing, it looks like I may be unboxing another extra crate. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to confirm that, okay? But I may be unboxing some extra Loot Crates as well. You can see those unboxings over on my vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs on YouTube, okay? But if you like Loot Crate, you've seen me unbox them before and you're interested in maybe getting it for yourself, if you go to lootcrate.com/darksidephil and you use the discount code SAVEME10DSP at checkout, when you're buying any new Loot Crate subscription, you'll save 10% and I get some referral credit for it, okay? So it helps us both. So you could use that and that helps me out. You can follow me on Twitter at TheyCallMeDSP, which also helps you out because every night I post up a schedule update so you know exactly what to expect that next coming day, okay? And in addition, I post all kinds of stuff up there. I let you know what I'm doing. Recently, I've been watching different Royal Rumbles, and I post up pictures and my feedback on classic Royal Rumbles I've been watching to prepare for the upcoming Royal Rumble this coming Sunday. I share my thoughts on pro wrestling. I share my thoughts on game news. Sometimes I share my thoughts on politics, although it's not often. There's a lot of different stuff that I share. So if you want to be the more social side, right, it's not just about gameplay, but also if you want to get a schedule every night, at TheyCallMeDSP on Twitter. There is also KO Gaming, the channel where I do edited style content like game reviews, montages, year-end series, and more. That's youtube.com/KOGaming1. As I've already mentioned on this pre-stream, montage of the Twitch and Chill Marathon is coming up tonight. So definitely check that out tonight, okay? Patreon is a huge one. Patreon support is the reason why I'm still doing this as a job. If I did not jump on Patreon 2 years ago, excuse me. If I did not jump on Patreon 2 years ago and start using it as supplementary income to my business, I would not be here anymore. I would have had to quit. All right? So I just want to let you know how tremendously awesome Patreon has been, and thank you to those who have been patrons since day one, and thanks to those who have become recent patrons, and thanks to those who may become patrons in the future. You can check it all out at patreon.com/darksidephil. If we hit the funding goal for this month, which it looks like we're going to be doing a big Patron's Choice playthrough where people who pledge $5 or more by the end of January, so that's 4 days left, will be able to nominate and vote on a game that I'll be doing a playthrough of upcoming. So it'll probably be in like late February or March. It'll be a game that I balance with all the other new releases, okay? In addition, you earn other cool perks, such as getting text or verbal thank yous in my videos, getting your Q&A questions answered in my Q&A show, Ask the King, which is going to happen coming up on February 2nd, okay? And also getting private Q&A videos for yourself. In fact, I'm going to be filming a large grouping of private Q&A videos this coming Sunday night, because I've been sick. So because I've been sick, I haven't been able to do them. Now I can finally talk at length, so I can actually do these videos, which is good. And then, of course, last but not least, you can always check out my girlfriend's business, The Black Currant, where you can get awesome quality, handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. She's actually currently working on a new line of product, which she'll be launching soon for the spring. And her business is doing very well for itself. It's not just about, it's funny because when she started this business 2 years ago now, it's a 2-year-old business. Mostly the customers that she had were people who watched our YouTube videos, but her stuff has actually gotten a following outside of YouTube. People who have become repeat customers who love the quality of the soaps and the wax tarts that you can melt in your house to make it smell great, okay? If you don't believe me, because I am her boyfriend, obviously, duh, check it out at etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrant. She's got tons of positive customer feedback. Don't take my word for it. Look at the actual feedback from real customers, and you're going to see how awesome her stuff is, okay? And last but not least, I'll address this because someone just said it in the stream chat. They said, why doesn't Phil take PayPal donations like tons of other Twitch streamers? It's very simple, because I'm a one-man show. I'm not a giant corporation, okay? And for tax purposes, putting any kind of donation or pledge through an official business, such as subbing here on Twitch or using bits or Patreon, etc., that funnels it through a means so that it can be taxed properly, so that I can actually pay my taxes and do it right. If people were just starting to send money to my PayPal account willy-nilly, it would create huge issues for tax purposes. My accountant has told me do not do that. That is a very bad thing to do. That it should go through another business if possible, because that way it's all traceable for taxes. So, yes, I'm fully aware there's tons of Twitch streamers who just take money into their fucking bank accounts. I don't do that because I want to do things the right way and make sure that I don't screw up for taxes. Don't worry. No matter what, I appreciate any kind of contributions that you make, and they all get to me, and they all help out concretely. Okay? Alright. That is it, folks. Thank you very much for listening to the pre-stream. It is now time for us to start with Yakuza 0. Alright, let's see how it goes. Let's, see how fun the game gets. I'm really hoping the game picks up. Because like I said, after yesterday, it was a little disappointing with so much cutscenes and so much backstory. So let's hope for some better stuff today. Okay, folks? Alright, that's it. It's time to begin. Let us begin with Yakuza 0.